You used to chase your grandkids around the backyard without breaking a sweat, climb stairs two at a time, carry groceries in both hands, and never once think about your balance or your knees. Movement was just life, natural, effortless, free. But somewhere after 60, something shifted. Maybe it started with one bad knee, one morning of stiffness that never fully went away, one fall that scared you more than you admitted to anyone. And slowly, without even realizing it, you started doing less, moving less, living less. And deep down, a quiet fear started growing. What if this is just how it is now? What if my best, strongest days are simply behind me? I need you to stop right there, because today I'm going to show you that everything you just felt is completely reversible. In this video, I'm revealing 3 simple exercises specifically designed for adults over 60 that can restore your strength, protect your balance, prevent dangerous falls, and give you back the independence you thought was slipping away forever. And exercise number 3, stay with me until the end, because what I'm sharing today could genuinely change the entire direction of your health starting this week. Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Mandel, and for decades I've dedicated my life to helping adults over 60 live stronger, more independent, and more joyful lives. If you're watching this today, you came to exactly the right place. Please like, share, and subscribe, because if you're an American over 60, your strongest chapter starts right now. Evelyn was 68 years old, a retired school teacher from Nashville, Tennessee, who had spent her entire career on her feet, energetic, independent, unstoppable. But after a minor knee injury 2 years ago, she slowly stopped moving. First, she skipped her morning walks, then she stopped gardening. Then climbing her own porch steps became something she genuinely dreaded. Her daughter noticed she was gripping furniture while walking through the house. Evelyn privately feared the same thing every senior fears most, losing her independence completely, becoming a burden, ending up in a facility before her time. Then her doctor introduced her to 3 simple exercises: no gym, no equipment, no pain. Within 30 days, Margaret was walking unaided through her garden again, sleeping better, and feeling a strength she thought had left her forever. If Evelyn's story already sounds familiar, if you recognize that quiet fear in your own life, please don't go anywhere, because what helped Evelyn can absolutely help you too. Before I reveal these 3 life-changing exercises, I need you to understand something that most doctors never take enough time to explain, because once you understand what's actually happening inside your body after 60, you'll never look at movement the same way again. Starting in your early 60 seconds, your body begins losing muscle mass at a rate of 3 to 5% every single decade. And without the right movement, that process accelerates dramatically. Scientists call it sarcopenia, but I call it the silent thief, because it steals your strength, your balance, and your independence so gradually that most seniors don't even notice until they're already in serious trouble. And it's not just your muscles. Your bones are quietly losing density every year, making falls increasingly dangerous. Your balance system, the delicate network of muscles, joints, and inner ear signals that keeps you upright, begins deteriorating in ways that make everyday activities genuinely risky. Simply walking to the bathroom at night becomes a fall waiting to happen. And here's the myth I need to bust wide open right now, because this one belief is silently destroying the health of millions of American seniors. Most people over 60 believe that rest protects them, that taking it easy preserves what they have left. I understand why it feels that way. Movement sometimes hurts, and caution feels responsible. But the brutal truth is this: rest is not protecting you. Rest is accelerating every single problem I just described. Your muscles weaken faster. Your bones thin quicker. Your balance deteriorates more rapidly. Inactivity after 60 is not safety. It is slow, silent decline. But here's the beautiful truth: the right exercises completely reverse this process at any age. Now please share this video with someone you love right now, because every senior in your life needs to hear what's coming next. Now let's talk about exercise number 2, and I want you to pay very close attention here, because this one is personal to me. In all my decades of practicing medicine, if I could choose one single movement to protect every American senior from the devastating consequence of a fall, it would be this one: chair squats. I know you might be thinking, Dr. Mandel, that sounds too simple, but please stay with me, because the research behind this humble movement will absolutely change how you see it forever. Here's the frightening reality first: Falls are the #1 cause of fatal and non-fatal injuries in Americans over 65. Every single year, 1 in 4 seniors experiences a dangerous fall. And the devastating chain reaction that follows, a broken hip, emergency surgery, hospital complications, rehabilitation facilities, is precisely how millions of independent, vibrant seniors lose their freedom permanently and never fully return home. Margaret knew this fear intimately. She gripped her furniture walking through her own house because her legs had quietly weakened to the point where she no longer trusted them. Her balance was failing and she didn't even fully realize it yet. Chair squats directly target the exact muscles responsible for keeping you upright, stable, and safe: your quadriceps, glutes, and core, the powerful foundation your entire body depends on every single moment you're standing or moving. And the beautiful thing about chair squats is that the chair is right there as your safety net, making this exercise completely accessible even for seniors with knee concerns or balance challenges. Here's exactly how Margaret did it. She stood directly in front of her kitchen chair, feet shoulder-width apart, and slowly lowered herself as if sitting down, stopping just before touching the seat, then pressed back up through her heels. 10 repetitions, twice daily. Within 3 weeks, she stopped gripping the furniture. Within 30 days, she walked her garden path completely unaided for the first time in 2 years. That is the power of this one simple movement, and it could keep you out of a nursing home far longer than any medication ever could. Now here is the moment that genuinely stopped me cold when I first read the research, because these numbers are not small, and they are not exaggerated. A landmark study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine followed thousands of adults over 60 for more than a decade and discovered something extraordinary. Seniors who maintained regular, simple movement exercises preserved significantly more muscle mass, experienced dramatically fewer falls, and demonstrated measurably sharper cognitive function than inactive seniors of identical age. But the number that truly stunned me: seniors who exercised consistently lived an average of 7 years longer than those who didn't. 7 additional years of watching grandchildren grow. 7 more years of morning coffee on your porch. 7 more years of being present for the people who love you most. And perhaps even more remarkably, regular exercise reduced dementia risk by nearly 40% in adults over 60. Your muscles and your brain are having a conversation every single day, and movement is the language they both desperately need. Now, before exercise number 3, drop your age and country in the comments right now, because I want to know exactly who I'm helping today, and I read every single comment personally. And if this video is already opening your eyes, hit that like button right now, because you just took your very first step toward a stronger life. All right, exercise number 3. I saved this one for last deliberately because it looks almost embarrassingly simple, and yet the results it produces are nothing short of remarkable. Balance walking. Simply placing one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toe, and walking slowly in a straight line for 20 steps. Margaret laughed the first time her doctor suggested it. 20 steps. That's it? But within days, she felt something she hadn't felt in years: genuine confidence in her own body. Her nervous system was rewiring itself. Her balance centers were reactivating. The falls she feared every single night were becoming less and less likely with every passing day. This is Margaret's exercise, the one that gave her back her life. And starting today, it can give you yours back too. I know what some of you might be thinking right now: Dr. Mandel, this sounds wonderful, but I don't know where to start, and honestly, I'm a little scared to try. And I want you to know that feeling is completely normal, completely valid, and I hear it from patients every single day. So let me make this as simple and as safe as humanly possible for you. Week 1, just 5 minutes daily. That's your only goal, not 30 minutes, not a gym session. 5 quiet, gentle minutes in your own living room. Start with balance walking 20 steps, heel to toe, using your hallway wall for light support if needed. Nothing more. Week 2, add 10 chair squats once daily, moving slowly and carefully, always with your kitchen chair right behind you as your safety net. Week 3, combine both exercises into one gentle 10-minute daily routine. No rushing, no pain, no pressure. Here is my one non-negotiable rule for you. If something hurts, stop immediately, and consult your doctor before continuing. But gentle muscle fatigue, that satisfying feeling of having actually used your body, that is your strength returning. That is your independence fighting back. You do not need special equipment. You do not need a gym membership. You do not need to be young. You just need 5 minutes, a kitchen chair, and the decision to begin today. 30 days after Evelyn started these 3 simple exercises, her daughter Sarah drove from Memphis to visit her. And what Sarah saw when she pulled into that driveway stopped her completely. Her mother, the woman who had been gripping furniture, avoiding stairs, and quietly disappearing into fear, was standing in her garden, unaided, watering her flowers with a straight back and a steady hand. Sarah walked inside and just stared. Evelyn turned around, saw her daughter's expression, and both of them burst into tears simultaneously. Evelyn told me later, "Dr. Mandel, I didn't just get my balance back, I got myself back." She was sleeping through the night for the first time in years. Her mind felt sharper, her mornings felt purposeful again. She had stopped fearing her own home. And the most beautiful part, she called her grandchildren and told them to come visit because Grandma was ready to walk the park trail with them again. That is what 3 simple exercises did for one 68-year-old woman from Tennessee. And I promise you, her story is not unique. I have watched this transformation happen hundreds of times in my career. You have worked every single day of your life. You have sacrificed, loved, built, and given everything to the people around you. You have absolutely earned the right to live these years with full strength, full independence, and full joy. Please do not let fear or inactivity quietly steal what belongs to you. Comment below right now which of these 3 exercises will you start today, and subscribe to this channel because every single week I am here with one goal only: to help you live longer, stronger, and better. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you all.